Welcome to the Fail Forward podcast. The purpose of this podcast is change the negative stigma around failure into a positive. Failure is only a negative if we do not learn from it and we give up. Welcome back to the Fail Forward podcast. My vision is to help people overcome the fear of failure so they can live their goals and dreams. And in doing that, I talk a lot about business and how to become successful in business. And one of the things I see a lot, and especially with some of my mentees, is that they work every hour, every minute, every second of the day. And they feel like they need to do that to be successful. I know that actually that's not the most way to be successful. Yes, you have to be committed, determined, and work hard. Like there's no doubting that you need to work hard. But actually, when you're at work, how much focus and work are you doing in the context of, do you need to be there every minute of every day? Because that's what I see a lot of small business owners and business owners do. They feel like they've got to be there at 6 a.m. and they've got to be there at 6 till 6 p.m. The staff need to see them there. They need to have full control. And actually, I think a lot of it is because we put so much into our businesses as business owners, because we've put our whole lives, we put all of our money into it. We put all of our time into it, that we've got so much hanging on it that we want it to be successful. We want it to be successful more than anybody else because it's our business, it's our baby. We want to control it. We want to control everything in it. And actually what happens is the more time you spend in it, the less that you're giving your brain the time to have the ideation and the ideas and the creation of and problem solving time to be able to work out how you get to the next level, how you get to the next step, whether you spend any time on self-development. So we get trapped in this world of we've got to be in the business every single minute. We've got to be working harder than anyone else in the business, and we've got to be doing everything all of the time. And in this episode, I just really wanted to just tell you that you don't have to be in work all of the time, that actually some of the most successful people are the people, like we've talked about before, who leverage other people's time, who take themselves out of the business. They go and learn, they go on retreats, they go and play golf, they go and do the things they want. Because actually what I find, and I used to find this all the time, especially when I was doing this, the reason why I'm saying this is because I was that person. I used to get up at 5 a.m. I'd be in the yard at 6 a.m. I'd finish probably about 5:30, 6, get home, see the kids quickly before bedtime, and then I'd get my laptop back out at 7 and work till 11 o'clock in the evening, go to bed, rinse and repeat. So I've been there, and I know that that is a way to run business, but it's not the way to run business. And then I'd go on holiday for 2 weeks. And something magical would happen in those 2 weeks. Well, not all the time, because we used to have chaos that used to happen when I used to go away. But what magical would happen whilst I'm away is suddenly I'd have all these ideas popping off, and I'd suddenly be able to see all of the solutions to a lot of the problems. And, I've talked about your reward for solving one problem is another problem. Like as business owners, we're not business owners, we're problem solvers. And I think actually the ability as a business owner to solve problems quicker and in a more efficient way will get you to where you need to quicker. The more value you bring to the world is the more you'll get paid. The more problems you solve, the quicker you get to where you need to get to. And every time I'd go away on holiday, I'd have all these ideas, and I'd come back and I'd be like, yes, I've got all these ideas. And then day one would happen. I'd put out loads of fires. I'd slip straight back into determined, hardworking business owner that needs to be in 12 hours a day and be working long days. And suddenly those ideas would fizzle out. And then what I'd see, which was right in front of me, is more problems. And I wouldn't see the solutions to them, or I'd be putting out all the mini problems and not the really bigger ones, because actually the bigger problems are the thing that you're going to solve. The sales and marketing strategy, those things get left by the wayside because you're sorting out all of the mini fires, all the mini problems that are going on in your business. So what I wanted to say is that don't wait until you go on holiday, because you might only go on holiday a year, or you might go on 4, but that's still 3 months. Find time in your week. Find time in your days to have time out of your business. Your business, you don't have to be attached to it every minute of every second of the day. You don't have to be in the office every morning. You don't have to be there every evening. You don't have to be there all the time, because actually if you take yourself out, a couple of things will happen. One, you get some R&R, which is very much needed for you to be, the 5th pillar we talked about, in the best physical, mental, emotional state. the best mindset is taking yourself out and having some self-care and looking after yourself, having some R&R. But what will happen in that time is that you'll have lots of ideas, lots of ideation, lots of ways that you can improve your business, for new sales and marketing strategy, a new way that you can create money or solve a problem to be able to move on to the next one. So you need to find pockets of time in your day to be able to take out so you can have those times. It might be how you set yourself up in the day. Like for me, and I know you've heard me talk about your winning formula and how you can have that. I have in my diary blocked out to 11 o'clock every day. It doesn't mean I start work at 11. I mean, that would be pretty dreamy, right? But what it means is no one can book anything into that time. I can get up, I can do my exercise, I can do my ice bath, I can have breakfast with the kids, I can do the school run, and then I can start my day. And I can listen to a podcast, I can read a book, and I'm set up then. So when I am working, I am razor focused on I've got what I need to do in that space of time, because actually quite often as business owners, we have 10 hours to do something and we do it over 10 hours and we have a coffee and we procrastinate and we have challenges. So the point of me telling you all this is really start taking time out and seeing what it does, even if it's just to go out of the office for an hour to have lunch every day and just have your lunch, switch your phone off, go and park up in a nice location in a lake or a seaside or wherever it is that you are located in the country, somewhere nice looking over a hill. Start having some mindful meditation, some time to do the things that are just going to take you out your business so you can focus more, you can problem solve. And what will happen is you will have these ideas and you will problem solve in a bigger way. And then I truly believe that you'll be able to be more successful. You don't have to be chained to your desk. You don't have to be chained to your phone or your laptop minute by minute, day by day, because actually the more you remove yourself from the business, the more that you'll find that you can lead and turn up as a better leader. I hope that's helped today. If anyone's got any questions over that, because that you might be feeling like, how do I even do that? Please reach out to me. I'm sure I'll be able to help you. Thanks all for listening, and please like, subscribe and share. Take care all.